It is your boyfriend on the beat.
What's up, what it do, and we back with another video. So check this out, y'all. I was watching this video today, right? And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of woke me up a little bit, you know what I mean? I was like, I gotta put this out there. I gotta put this out there to my fans, and let my supporters, so y'all can see what's going on, right? Now, I'm gonna tell y'all to listen to it, look at the video with an open mind, all right? Don't just, you know what I mean, start commenting negative stuff. Just listen to it with an open mind. It kind of had me thinking, like, you know what I mean, like, what's really going on, you know what I mean? He had some cool little points, all right? But, like I said, we're finna get into the video. You haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and let's chill for a minute, all right? But let's look at the video. Let's get into it.
Black magic, do you believe in curses and voodoo? Okay.
There ain't nothing bad about it. Listen, one thing about the government, they gonna tell you stuff bad that you should be doing. I mean, why you go be in the spiritual world and don't get spiritual?
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just say real life street stars. You know what time it is. A lot of people gravitated towards you when you said you was a demon slayer. A lot of people gravitated towards that.
That's why I couldn't slay Meech. Because I can't slay the wrong demon.
Okay. But Meech's gonna be all right.
I mean, just to be real, I mean, when you sell drugs and you kill, you do all this in the community, why are the only people that be our heroes? I just want to keep it real. Why are the only people the kids look up to? Why are the only people we got that's good? So when it comes to people like that, I mean, he ain't no snitch, but he's still a bitch ass nigga for that, right? So fuck him, send him back.
What I learned is, a lot of people talking about Big Meech, you know what I mean? Everybody talking about Big Meech and what he got going on and what he doing. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. It is kind of strange how people celebrating the ones who, you know what I mean, sell drugs and hurt our people, you know what I mean? It's not, I'm not talking about no race, I'm just talking about humanity altogether, right? Now, we'll crucify some people about what they doing, then with some people we don't, because of once again, they are following the numbers of how many people doing what and saying what they want to be in the end group, right? But what he's saying is, it's kind of true though, you know what I mean? Like, why we celebrating people like that? You know what I mean? Who damaging our people, putting the drugs out there and stuff like that? Like, why we doing that? You know?
This time, throw away the key. Anybody that kill and sell drugs to our kids and poison our women should die. That's what I don't want. Let's keep it real.
Pharmacists?
Damn. Listen, they should die for one thing. You want to talk about medicine? You go to the doctor, right? You go to the doctor?
Yeah.
Why? The doctor don't know what they don't study? They don't study the body. You know what they study? Medicine. So they don't know nothing about your body, gang. You going up for nothing. You can heal yourself. The body rejuvenate itself every year. So every year you can get a new liver, new kidney, new lung, new everything. All you gotta do is vibrate. So you don't need no doctor, gang. Stuff like that. I mean, if you break a limb, go to the doctor. But if you don't, go to the dark room and meditate and get you a new liver. Got cancer, so what? Got AIDS, so what? Meditate, fuck again.
See, you know, you're of melanated skin, you're a black man, and saying that to our people, there's, you know, the Caucasian race seem to live a little longer than black men. Because
they don't eat gluten.
Oh,
that's the poison.
Now, what he's saying right now is kind of true. You know what I mean? But once again, what you listen to, take it with a grain of salt. But some of the stuff, what he's saying right now it's kind of true, because the things we put into our bodies is slowing our lives down. It's cutting our lives, you know what I mean? Cutting our lives short. The pork, eating so much of pork, eating so much of the meats and the red meats, the things that we go into the grocery store and get. Like, them are the things that's really slowing us down, you know what I mean? And really taking a hold into our lives. Like now, me and one of my best friends, what we doing the thing where now we trying to do more and eat better, you know what I mean, and do more things to, you know what I mean, better our bodies and our situations and our minds, you know what I mean, trying to do something different. And one of the things that we're trying to turn away from is some of the processed foods we eat, you know, like steak, you know what I mean, a lot of that stuff we don't supposed to be eating. If you go back into the days where they was doing before all this happened, they was eating fish, you know what I mean. They was eating bread. Like, they wasn't eating all the pigs and all that other stuff like that. We wasn't eating that stuff, and they lived a long life. Long dreads, gray beards, you know what I mean? Very healthy people, ox people. Just go back and check the history out. Once again, I'm not talking about black or white. I'm just talking about humanity all together. It's just in our culture, we have grown to eat those bad things because of the history. You know what I mean? Some of the history that was that we came from, and now we just integrate it into our lives now, and we put a twist on it. We dressing that pig up. We dressing that cow up, you know, we dressing that goat up, like, and then making it look appealing to the eye, but the whole time it's still bad for us, you know what I mean? So what he's saying is kind of true, but let's keep listening to it.
They hide it in the food. There's a lot of people don't know, right? Because like if you look up, like they don't tell you this. They say, oh, diabetes, cancer, AIDS, all them diseases I told you before. Yeah. Guess what the cause of them is? All of them, gluten.
Gluten.
And guess what it's in?
Gluten.
Everything we love. But let me tell you how it happened, right? A lot of people know what happened. This is how it happened. See, back in the days when you was poor, they had something called WIC. They'd come in your house, they give you a grocery list, and you had to get only the foods on this list. Just so happened all them fucking foods was all the gluten.
Government cheese.
And now when you go to the store, that's all we want to buy. So now they don't got to give you that list no more, but they trained you first. They gave you the list to buy everything. And then they gave you the food stamps. So now when you got the food stamps, you trained to go to the same shit you already been picking.
Damn.
That's how they get you. And then you gave it to the kids, and the kids gave it to their kids, and now everybody like gluten. And then everybody got high blood pressure, they died 30.
Damn.
That's what up, Mom. I had high blood pressure, but I had to cure myself.
So
Facts. That's facts. I knew when I was growing up, my sister had her daughter, her first child, they gave her a list of things she can eat, right? And looking at hindsight, those things were bad things, you know what I mean, to put into that child. And then the whole time, the child wasn't even eating the stuff. It was for the parent. The WIC, like it was a baby. The baby wasn't eating cereal at the moment. The baby wasn't drinking that milk, eating that cheese, or eating those that processed food. It was us, the people who was raising the child eating this stuff. And then what we did was we raised that child up to eat these things that we was eating for free because it was free food. That's true. That's true. But once again, I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theory, nothing like that. I'm just speaking on my experience with all this stuff that's going on and what he's saying. Like, that's true. Because now, the cheese that we eat now, I can't really eat cheese because of dairy. A lot of us can't eat it, you know what I mean? We worrying about what's going on in our body because of the things we're eating. The things we're eating is not good for us. So we just got to really pick and choose on what we eat. That WIC is very true. They, like... Just recently, had a baby, and then they asked us that we need WIC. We said, my girl, like, no. She said, no, we don't need WIC. They're like, no, you automatically qualify for it. You can get it. Just think about that. You know what I mean? They push it on us. They push it on you to get it. You know what I mean? That it's kind of weird why they do that. You know, to keep us in the hospitals for the most part, keep us coming back. You know what I mean? Just like selling drugs. You know what I mean? You give it to them. You know they're going to come back because it's damage to the mind. They know how it works. They'll automatically just keep you coming back until you destruct. You're not self-destruct. You know what I mean? That's just how it works.
Can I ask you your thoughts on there's an artist?
How did you cure yourself?
Meditation and prayer. They told me one time, I went to the doctor. They told me my knee, it was swollen for like a year. And like I couldn't do like this. I couldn't move my knee. I couldn't walk. I couldn't do nothing. But I was limping everywhere. They said, you got to get surgery. I said, no, I ain't get no goddamn surgery. I went back. Somebody did magic on my knee. Next day, been the same ever since. It's like,
magic.
Yeah, it ain't the same knee. It's a different. I gave that one back. There are a lot of people don't know.
Do you believe in black magic? Do you believe in curses
I do black magic.
and voodoo?
Okay.
Okay.
Ain't nothing bad about it. Listen, one thing about the government, they going to tell you stuff bad that you should be doing. I mean, why you go be in the spiritual world and don't get spiritual? Would you go to a shootout without a gun? Stop playing on me. Fuck off my mama. So I'm in the spiritual world, guys.
That's a bar. That's a bar right there. That's true though. That's true. You can't really mess with the spiritual if you're not gonna really indulge in all of it. You know what I mean? You gotta know what's what and be careful how you deal with the spiritual because some things might be too strong for us to handle. You know. And that's why I feel like a lot of people they turn away from it because it's so supernatural and people get afraid of it because we so living into the flesh, you know what I mean? And it kind of scare people away. But that's somewhat true, some of it. Voodoo and all black magic, I don't really do that, but that is true. If something wrong with you, You can't cure yourself. I'm a true living of that. I experienced that before where I had kidney stones, you know what I mean? Also, I had ulcer, but at the same time, what I did was I stopped eating that food. I shut down everything, and lo and behold, it all went away. It goes away, you know what I mean? That's very true. But I mean that's with anything, you know, you eat, just flush your body out, detox, pretty much what he's saying. Like you gotta detox yourself. And sometimes you gotta do it with natural herbs, and sometimes you gotta go get that medical form, you know what I mean? But for the most part, just think about it. Back in the day before all the hospitals and everything was about, how did they survive so long? Just think about it. You know what I mean? Hot sauce and peppers and stuff. They said peppers are good for the body when you're eating certain foods because it kills the germs and the bacteria in your body. So hot food is kind of it's pretty much what is needed. You know what I mean? But not so much of it. You know what I mean? So yeah, not so much of it because it can cause different things. But then also it's the type of hot stuff that you're eating that cause them ulcers and everything to happen, right? So what he's saying is kind of true. Like sometimes you just gotta flush out your body and stop eating certain things. Just go on a fast and clear your system out, clear your body out, and then see what happens.
I'm gonna do magic.
Okay.
Yeah, I do magic, but I just gotta do it. Right? I love magic. It's some shit.
I know, nice ass card trick. I swear, I'll show you after.
Not that kind of magic game. I'm talking about different kind of magic game. Like I don't know, it's different kind of magic. Like I don't know, type of magic that got me here.
Yeah. Nah, that's some real magic right there.
Yeah, I kill myself to get here.
Oh wow.
That's what I'm on. See, one thing about life is to get a new one, you gotta like kind of like kill yourself. So everybody that want a new life, they don't know that they gotta die.
Man, systems reset, reboot.
Yeah. It's kind of like crazy because everybody like change, but the shifts be hard. But like the shifts kind of like send you back. So you got to be careful for the shift.
Now you mean kill yourself like, you know, like not physically, but like,
die. You die. You got everything you think you know, you got to unknow. You got to die.
So I get what he's saying. So what he's saying is like your old ways, the old things you used to look at, always used to think and eat. You gotta just turn away from it. That's the old you. So that's what I feel like. That's what he mean by you gotta die. You gotta keep on dying because you gotta keep changing it and improving yourself and changing your old ways. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like. What he mean by that? He's not meaning like physically just, you know what I mean, out yourself or on some other stuff, you know what I mean? I feel like that's what he's saying is the old foods, the old things, like when you're growing, the things you do when you're growing up, you got to turn from that and have a whole new look. And then once you get that look, you got to keep going, improving, changing that person, and just keep improving and evolving in life to be a better person than what you was before. I feel like that's what he's saying right now.
Be reborn.
That's some T'Challa Black Panther shit right there, boy.
You got kind of like, they had a thing back in the days, right? They used to do it the monks, right? They used to take you in. And the only way you come in is when you die. Because you can't have no fears. So you had to meditate until you had an out-of-body experience and you die. And you look at your body.
Yeah.
And now you got no fear. What's wrong with
I won't argue that.
you? You got to do that. You got to die. You haven't never died before? I said before, you died yet? Try dying, gang. Try dying. Everybody should try it. Everybody should try it. At least 5 times in their life. Everybody should die at least 5 times.
I have some near-death experiences.
No, you should go ahead and do it.
Damn.
I'm gonna keep it real. Die, gang.
You ain't go close enough.
No,
All right, you spoke on like gluten or glucose or whatever.
Gluten, not glucose. Say it right so everybody knows. It's gluten. It's poison.
Poison.
Kill you.
I seen I watched the Breakfast Club and an artist came on there by the name of Dame DeMoss. She's a little big, and the Lyft driver said no, you can't, no. Didn't allow her to get in the lift, and she said it was the world should be more accommodating to all people.
That little fat motherfucker in my motherfucking car. That motherfucker will go down my tires. You gonna pay for that? Fuck that. Eat less then. Stop playing on me. Stop playing on with all that fat shit. Stop playing on me.
She doesn't
They
say
eat
the F
too
word.
much. No, everybody think right now it's cool. Everybody think it's cool to be overweight and obese and shit because that other fat nigga on the internet like he finna die. Stop playing on me. Fat is bad, gang. It's not good. If you real fat, you ain't in line. You need to get in line, then. I don't talk about no fat bitches or fat. I don't talk about that. Oh, I can probably get some fat pants. I'm sorry.
Now I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say, you know what I mean, do that shame, do that type of shame. But what I'm gonna say is some people just genetically, you know what I mean, have their weight on them. It's just pretty much what it is, you know what I mean? when it comes to oversized people, it's just how it is. You know, everybody's made their own individual in their own way, right? God made everybody a certain way for a certain reason. Now, when it comes to him saying that, trying to shame people, I'm not with that. I don't condone any of that stuff, because I mean, people is people, you know what I mean? And everybody have flaws, so you can't really judge nobody on their weight. But what I'm saying is, now, if you was a smaller person, you gain weight just by eating a lot and stuff like that, all right, now we got to figure that out on why you doing it. What's going on in the mental to have you doing that. But what he's saying is, some people just was born into that type of weight because of their family members and stuff like that. Just how it is, you know. Just like anybody else, you know what I mean. You got skinny people, you got mid-weight people, you got heavy people. It doesn't matter. It's just all based on when you like your genes, you know what I mean. A lot of it come from the genes, but also you can change it if you really want to. You can really change it, but then sometimes it comes with a lot of money. It comes with a lot of discipline. Sometimes people don't have that, you know what I mean? But for the most part, what he's saying, when he comes to be trying to shame, he's trying to F-shame, that's not what I'm on. I don't condone none of that stuff.
I don't know. Yeah, shout out to them. I'm wrong. Yeah, shout out to them. I'm wrong. Listen, if a fat person get in your car, like, let him in.
I guess the question is more so: should we be more truthful with people? Like,
yeah.
Tell
them what it is. Yeah. Listen, one thing about me, I found out early on that if you tell a person a lie, they're gonna want to hear it all the time. So if you tell somebody they look good and they don't, they're gonna tell them all the time, even around people. Stop playing with me. So I ain't gonna keep on doing that. Ugly girl at night. Oh, you look good, baby. And then daytime, she see you. So I still look good. What you gonna say? Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So you gotta tell the truth. No, you bitch, you ugly, but I'm horny. She still gonna fuck.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta tell her the truth.
What's more dangerous, gluten or fentanyl?
Gluten.
But I feel like everybody does that. Not everybody, but a lot of people does that. You know what I mean? They'll sit down a lot of people and try to, you know what I mean, try to protect their feelings and stuff. But that ain't true. I feel like a lot of people just need to keep it real with a lot of people. Just keep it real with people for the most part. You know what I mean? Tell them how you feel, because at the end of the day, that's gonna be you being uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Or you can make that person uncomfortable because you're telling them a lie. You know? So that's why I say just keep it real with people. Just keep it real with them. Life be a little bit more easier. You know what I mean?
Damn, that's real. Y'all read y'all ingredients. They don't tell us about that. They don't tell us about that.
But fentanyl is kind of like feel better. I don't know. That's one drug I ain't never tried. I like to die and know I'm dying. You ain't gonna know you died on that one. So I want to kind of like control my death. That's what I don't know.
Yeah. For those that want to know what 607 Unc message is, what legacy you want to leave, can you let us know as far as, you know, what your mission is, what your message is, and what your legacy is gonna be?
Yeah, I'm here to save the souls. I'm here by God. I'm chosen, gang. Like, I'm not what you think. I'm here for the streets, right? I'm here for the killers, the murders, the thieves, and the lies. I'm here for the same people Jesus came from. I'm Jesus, gang. I'm God. I'm Buddha. I'm Confucius. I'm Malcolm X. No, I ain't Malcolm X. That nigga be. I'm not Malcolm X. I'll take that part out. I'm not Malcolm X. I'm not Malcolm X because, like, he was kind of like selfish. He was like a bad leader because he went against the other leader. One thing about you can't do that. So I'm not Malcolm X.
All right. So if y'all want to catch the full interview of 607 Unc, it's at the end of the video. Go check it out. Shout out to Street Stars. I always watch their videos, man. Shout out to Street Stars. They be having some good content. But once again, y'all, I wanted to show y'all that. So just open y'all mind up and just, you know what I mean, just look at something different. And like I said, I look at stuff like this a lot on my YouTube channel. So I just wanted to share with y'all, you know what I mean, how different perspectives of how people think about food, spirituality, drugs, and how they, you know what I mean, how people look at different things. Now, when he said that I'm a God, yes, I think we all are gods. You know what I mean? Because we came from him. We came from a God. So You know what I mean? But I'm not saying that I should be, you know what I mean, condemning people and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is walk like one, feel like one. It's that confidence, it's the power you have that you possess in yourself, you know, and that's everybody out here, you know what I mean? So that's what he's saying about that. Then he said a name, Enoch, you know what I mean? Like that's a name that everybody should go check out. You know what I mean? It's a lot goes on behind that name that I was taught about a long time ago, but I don't try to put too much out there right like that, you know what I mean? Because that's something personal that I like to, you know, keep to myself. But some stuff he was saying in this interview was kind of real, you know what I mean? It kind of shook me up like, whoa. You know what I mean? Had me thinking. So with this video, I'm not doing it just to shake up or be controversial. You know what I mean? It's more of a open your mind up to different things versus just looking at shoot 'em up, bang bang, or they fighting and doing all that other crazy stuff. Like all my videos that I ever done on YouTube is to open the mind up to look at things in a different perspective. And I keep saying this. The reason why I do my videos is to try to have people look at it in a different light. Like I would not like to do a video on somebody that I know about going to jail or being in an interrogation room. You know what I mean? And I'm just showing y'all how to avoid in any kind of way. Avoid it by being a co-conspirator, by even knowing about what's going on, or just being in the third degree to a situation. You know what I mean? Being connected to it. Like try to avoid any drama, any mess that can land you in jail. That's what I did. No matter what nobody say or how nobody think, everybody know Davon gonna be days gonna be days. You know what I mean? No matter what, I'm gonna be who I am. No matter what. It is what it's not. If I gotta stand by myself, I'll do that because I've been like this anyway, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm not here to point the finger at nobody or shake up anybody or shake any tree to make anything feel like I'm trying to be more or say more or get messed, you know what I mean, messing with the other side. I'm not doing that. I'm just like I said, I'm just here to provoke thought. That's pretty much it, all right? Just provoke thought. Start conversation about certain things. Like I said, me myself, I love life. I love to help people, to uplift people, you know what I mean? So this is what I did it for. So I hope everybody got something out of this, you know what I mean? And also my other videos, and not just to look at them for content or get views. It's more of a look at it as if it's a lesson. I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to feel that way. Like get the emotions out the video to feel like, will I do that? Do I want to do that? And I'm gonna try to avoid that because I don't want to be involved in that. So how can I do this? Oh, he got charged for that, so I know not to do that right there. You know what I mean? That's my mindset, and it goes for kids, middle-aged and older people. You know what I mean? I touch all people when it comes to this content. You know what I mean? It goes to everybody because a lot of people, young, middle-aged, and old, really be locked in and tuned into what I be doing and what I be saying. So this what it's all for. Just provoke thought, have you thinking in a different way, because this world is just spinning so fast and where we always, you know what I mean, just tunnel vision. Just open up a little bit and think different on the way we eat, the way we think, the way we do things every single day, and how we move, you know what I mean, to be a better God, a better person, you know what I mean? So once again, today's channel, 444. Peace.